welcome back to another episode of the Fanatic Brackets. I'm Nick, your host. With me, as always, is my co-host Joel. Joining us for this episode is the lovely from the Hardy Wrestling Podcast. Please welcome Stephanie. How are you, Stephanie? How's everything? How you doing?
I'm doing great. I'm still recovering from the WrestleMania hangover. But either way,
Yeah.
I'm doing fine. And I'm excited to be on the show. Like, I'm really honored to be here.
Really appreciate you coming on, taking the time out of your busy day. I know you were at WrestleMania, so was Joel.
Yeah,
So
what a
the
time.
WrestleMania hangovers, I agree with you. I'm still going through it, still like wild up from it. But that's just the beauty of WrestleMania. Anyways, this topic of the Fanatic bracket you chose, Stephanie, and that is best WWE theme songs. You provided the participants as well. Well, you told us it before we recorded, but what was the reason why you chose this topic of the best WWE theme songs?
Well, I chose this topic because, as a wrestling fan and also just as a person as a whole, I feel like shows are definitely highlighted by the music that's there. And WWE theme songs have always been some of my favorites because my dad, who got me into wrestling, was always one of those people who bought the CDs as well,
Yeah,
when it came to all the theme songs. So I was always listening to them with them and then also hearing them on the show. So as I've gotten older, I've come to appreciate the music that's attached to WWE superstars and how it just highlights the production value and it fits the character of the person that you're watching. And I just love listening to them at random times, like when you're, making breakfast or when you're making lunch or when you're at work or when you're just exercising and how it just hypes you up and gets you pumped up.
yeah,
In different scenarios. So that's why I chose best WWE theme songs for this bracket.
awesome. I mean, you can't go wrong with a good theme song. It's you said it all. I mean, I agree with everything you said. Um, so for those listening, who have never seen an episode of Fanatic Brackets before, I want to run through the gist of the show. Then we'll get right into the bracket. We're gonna go matchup by matchup, giving our thoughts and reasons for which, in this case, is the better theme song between the two in that matchup. Uh, Whichever participant gets 2 to 3 votes, obviously between the three of us, move on to the next round until we get to the finals and get a winner. This is an opinion-based show. There's no specific way to look at it. You can look at it at whatever you want to. Whether you just love the theme song, if it's the character, or just like listening at a good time, it's the number one on your playlist. Doesn't really matter. There's different ways. It's our opinions and our opinions only. So let's just get right into the bracket. Stephanie, because you're our guest, we're going to start with you with the first matchup. We have Rey Mysterio's 619 theme song, featuring Chris Classic that he had from 2002 to 2005, versus Bianca Belair's current theme song, Watch Me Shine. Stephanie, in your opinion, which theme song is better between the two?
Ooh, this is really hard.
Yeah,
This matchup is really
Yeah,
hard because from a ruthless aggression 2000s kid, I really loved Rey Mysterio's first theme song, like in WWE. It was just, it always came on with like that one little sound where they were showing all of his masks, and then he would jump up out the
yeah,
floor, and then it would be like, "Who's that jumping out the sky?" And that was like
yeah,
everything for me. And then you have Bianca Belair, who you just can't go wrong with, no matter what it takes or what it is. It's really hard. It's really, really hard. And it's so funny because I just did a superstar entrance to Bianca's song at
nice.
WWE World this past weekend. You can check it out on my socials. It was really fun to do. Um, I think in this one, I'm gonna vote for Bianca's theme song, Watch Me Shine. I'm voting for that one.
Nice. Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick. Joel, in your opinion, who had the better theme song between the two?
so I thought this was gonna go to Bianca, but I did not know we were doing the ruthless aggression Rey Mysterio theme. I gotta give it to Rey. I think it's more nostalgia and just like she said, hits you with the you see the video graphic, the mask, and then
Yeah.
that hits, and it's like one of those things that he was one of those characters that once you heard the song or you saw the video, you knew we about to have a good time.
Yeah. So you're gonna go with yeah. So I'm gonna go with Rey Mysterio here too. Mainly because of, even though I wasn't a wrestling fan at that time, but going back and listening to it, I think it's the better Rey Mysterio theme song between the two. I love Bianca's theme song. It gets me hyped every single time she
Oh
comes
hell
out.
yeah.
Even though I don't have long hair, it makes me want to do that motion with the hair as it comes out too. But it's a great theme song. No shot at it, but it's just, I think that Rey Mysterio one is such a classic hit. Every time you hear it, you automatically picture him jumping out the floor. Um, you know, I just think I like that one better. It's catchy. Um, you know the lyrics to it. You know everyone sings along to it. Uh, and it's just the staple of Rey Mysterio's. It fits well with Rey Mysterio too. You know what
They
I
need
mean?
to bring that back.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, they
I,
really
They
should.
really should, especially since he's like on his last little run. Give him that song back, man.
there was a part of me that thought he was going to use it at WrestleMania this year. I was like, please
Oh, that
do
would have
it,
been sick.
or last year at least when he had that singles match, but they didn't. But as long as they bring it back for one night, that's fine by me. Um, but I just think it's a more catchier theme song than Bianca's. Again, you said it, Joel. If it were his current theme song, I would have said Bianca any day of the week.
Yeah,
Um,
because I didn't look at this twice. I was like, Bianca, what are we doing?
yeah, 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 me too. But like,
Once you said ruthless aggression, I said, whoa, now we got to step back and take a second.
I would have put the names of the theme songs in the bracket, but it would have taken up too much
Nah,
room. You wouldn't
it's
be able
all
to see
good.
the name.
I like the surprises. I
Yeah,
like this.
yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Rey Mysterio on this one. So he will move on to the next round. Next matchup, we have Trish Stratus's "Time to Rock and Roll," the Little Kim theme song, going up against Stone Cold Steve Austin's. I believe the name of the theme song is "I Won't Do What You Tell Me." The glass shattering theme song. Joel, we're gonna start with you this time. Who do you think has the better theme song, in your opinion?
Damn, that's tough. I do love
Both are bangers.
Stratus's
Both are
song.
bangers.
Oh, 1000%.
Yeah.
1000%. But I think Austin has a special place in my heart. That glass shatter has a special place in my heart. I gotta go with Stone Cold.
Ooh.
I love Trish's song though.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree. And by the way, Stephanie, I think I told you this in the beginning. We randomized the matchups. I just randomized it, and
Hmm.
as we go along, it's gonna get tougher and tougher to choose between the two. And Joel, you know that. You know that it gets tougher
Oh,
every single time. So
1000%. I'm already looking at Rey Mysterio versus Steve Wilson if he passes through. Come on.
yeah, Stephanie, who do you think has the better theme song, Trish Stratus or Steve Austin?
Well, it's so funny because I think lyrically, Trish Stratus' theme song is, of course,
Yeah,
better in the sense that, you have like the chorus and then you have the rap with Lil Kim. Like, you can't go wrong with her um, in that case. But then Stone Cold Steve Austin, like, his is just, I mean, there is no lyrics, but yet you
yeah,
still know it's going down because it's him and because it's the glass breaking. So it's
yeah,
like, they're almost like two totally different, um things, but at the same
Matchups.
time they both get the point across. So it's just like, oh
yeah.
man, it's crazy. So I think in this aspect, I'm gonna have to go with Stone Cold.
Oof,
And I love my girl Trish. Like she's amazing and she's really nice. And I've actually had the pleasure of meeting her.
that's
Um,
nice.
so yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Steve Austin because you just can't go wrong with the glass break.
Yeah, I'm gonna agree with that one with both of you. I'm also going with Steve Austin because automatically, like you both said, with the glass breaking, even if you just hear a random glass breaking in the middle of the street, you think of the theme song as a wrestling fan. Um, and I think that fits him personally, like I said with Rey Mysterio, because you see him pace to the ring as the theme song is playing, and you know something's about to go down. Imagine if he had a different theme song, it probably wouldn't hit the same as welcome to the one that he currently uses. Even
Oh
if he's
yeah.
on that ATV that he sometimes rides to the ring, or some other sort of vehicle that he comes to the ring with. Um, Trish Stratus, I agree with what you said, Stephanie, too. Lyric wise, I love, even though Steve Austin does not have lyrics to his theme song, I love the lyrics to Trish Stratus' theme. Um, it fits her well. Even the remix that has done recently, I know they did like a little bit of a remix to it recently. Um, but regardless, that fits her well. as well. But I'm gonna have to stick with Steve Austin because of how iconic it is. You know, even if you're used to be a wrestling fan, you hear the glass break and you think the Steve Austin. Um, that's again what I said to Rey Mysterio. Always going back to the previous bracket matchup, but that's the staple of his theme songs, the glass break. Like Rey Mysterio is him jumping out the sky. It fits him. You know that's Steve Austin's theme. So I think it's the better between the two. I would have chose Trish, but the iconic one's the Steve Austin's. So next one. We're going with Soul Sokoa, his current theme song, Taking It All, going up against Randy Orton's Voices theme song, not the Burning of My Light. Um, I'm gonna start this one off, but I'm gonna go with Randy Orton. Um, Regardless of which theme song you use of Randy's, all of his theme songs were like I think some the lyric wise is way better than solos. Um, the how slow the theme song is makes it feel better when he was a heel specifically. And it works for him regardless of whether he's a heel or babyface. Because a lot of wrestlers had changed their theme songs because they had to turn heel or babyface. Randy Orton never had to change his theme, and it's stuck with him ever since. Um, and this like I love Solo's theme song, but Randy, the lyrics to Randy's theme song, if you listen to it, I think it's pretty cool. And again, how I'm basing it off of how they enter the ring. You know, the slow paced theme song and how he walks to the ring coexist very well together. So that's why I have to choose Randy. Stephanie, who do you think has the better theme song between the two?
This is another hard one. Because of course Randy Orton's voices is very classic at this point. And
Yeah,
you're right, like it's one of those songs that he doesn't have to change because it just fits him regardless of what character arc he's in. But I'm gonna go against the grain and choose Solo Sokoa's
ooh,
because his actually makes me want to dance more. Number one.
okay,
And number two, I
okay,
just feel like when it comes to the Usos, even though of course they're all different characters and they're brothers and stuff, their theme songs are very hip hop coded, in the sense that they remind you of sort of like the boys that you could be friends with, at school and
yeah,
everything, and it's very hip hop coded, and I like that from them. And Solo's theme song just has that sort of underground feel that makes you feel like, oh yeah, I'm coming like a shark or something.
yes,
Like, and
I
that's
agree
just
with
what
you.
I feel from Solo's theme song, along with the fact that it just makes me want to dance, and I just love it so much. So I'm picking solos. I'm picking solos.
I mean, it makes him feel dangerous too. Like
Mm-hmm.
I know it's a more upbeat theme song, compared to Randy's, but it makes him feel like he's about to go in that ring and tear shit up. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
I agree with you. I agree with you. Joel, who do you think has a better theme song, Solo Sikoa or Randy Orton, in your opinion?
Yo, putting me in the hot seat. Hold up. I agree with both of what you guys said, especially what Stephanie said about all the Usos having like their own kind. Like I like how it fits all of them differently, but like
Yeah,
Solo just gives off that vibe that this is the dangerous one. You know what I mean? Like be careful
yeah,
with this guy. It gives you that kind of aura around him, and it's a great song. But Randy Orton voices, I mean, come on, that's on my gym playlist. I gotta go with voices. I love voices. I also love the one that he had before. What was it? Burning Lights.
Burning
Yeah,
My Light.
burning
I
my
think it's
light.
called.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
that one was great too. But voices was just, like Stephanie said, it's classic at this point.
There was one point that Randy had CM Punk's first theme song. I don't know if you guys
Y-
remember that.
yes, I've
Like
only
there was,
seen that clip. It's crazy.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh my
He
goodness.
used it once. It was like one episode of Raw, and they changed it the week after.
yeah. I'm gonna have
This
to
fire
send you that clip
burns.
because yeah, that clip is
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. And I was watching that. I'm like, it doesn't. It feels like it's edited, but it's not. They actually used it. And it doesn't fit him at all. And I'm glad they didn't go with it.
Thank
Because imagine if
goodness.
he did, like CM Punk would have had a completely different theme song. Because that one fits him more than Randy. But
Yeah,
it's
Mm,
crazy though. It's crazy.
yeah. It didn't
Uh,
fit Randy at all.
that's
That's
insane. I'm gonna have to find that because I did not know that
yeah.
at all.
you're gonna look at it and be like, this doesn't feel right. I don't know why, but that's what I thought when I saw it. Kind of like because there
Mm.
was also one point. I don't want to go off topic, but there was also a point before AEW that Judas was used for a WWE takeover for NXT.
Yeah, it was.
Yes,
Yeah,
I
and then it
forgot
was like
about that.
you listen to it, and it's like you listen to it now, and it's like this doesn't fit WWE because it's not WWE anymore technically. So, um, that yeah, it's just I'm glad they choose different theme songs and stick with it for different people. But yeah, I just wanted to point that out. I didn't mean to change topics, but yeah, we're gonna go to the Randy moves on to this next round between those two. Next matchup, we have China's "Who I Am" theme song going up against Triple H's. I believe his theme song is called "The Game" by Motorhead. Joel, I'm going to start off with you in this one. Who do you think, in your opinion, has the better theme song, China or Triple H?
I love China's theme. I'm giving this to China. I love China's theme. I I love Triple H's theme, but his best theme was My Time. China's theme was ridiculous. I love that
Yeah,
theme. It just gets you hype. Like, come on. And you knew when she was about to come out and she had that run and she had this song, shit was going down. And like it was a scary time for whoever was
yeah,
in that ring.
yeah. Good pick, Stephanie. Who do you think had a better theme between China and Triple H?
It's so funny because you could go with recency bias because Triple H's theme song was just playing everywhere in
Yeah, yeah,
Philadelphia.
yeah,
Like you couldn't
yeah,
escape his theme song. And then what's so funny is he actually has the distinction of having like what 3 or 4 um
Yeah.
themes.
yeah.
He
He
has
had
like three
multiple.
or four theme songs, and it's just like, dang, Triple H, like his how iconic can you be to have that many songs?
Yeah,
But
yeah,
China's theme
Exactly.
song, like it's like a one hitter quitter. Like this is really good the first time, and she only had one, but it still hits really hard. And when you go back and watch those older clips of her wrestling, making her entrances, even at the WrestleMania where she fought Ivory, and she had the cannon and everything, like it's just iconic. I'm gonna choose China, because I just have a soft spot in my heart for her. So I'm gonna choose her.
not a bad pick. Not a bad pick. I'm gonna go with Triple H. Not for recently biased reasons, not because we saw him yesterday in Philly or on Saturday at WrestleMania Night One, but because I grew up with that theme song. I do agree with what you said, Joel, with having the My Time theme song is much better. I've heard it multiple times, with or without the lyrics for that song. It's much better.
Oh man.
Um,
What a song.
yeah, what a song that is. But I like the fact that I believe he always did the water spit out at the end of his entrance,
Yeah.
even with the My Time
Hmm.
theme song. But I feel like that moment fits better with the game theme song. Um,
Yeah, I feel you. Yeah.
and I know the lights as well have always been a thing, but with the game theme song, his entrance fits better with it. Um, I feel like My Time was more fast paced for his entrance. Um, he kind of like what I said for Solo. It made Triple H feel more dangerous than My Time. Although it is a great theme song, my changing to the game was a great decision,
Oh yeah.
in my opinion. So with that's something that I feel like was necessary for his character, and especially when he came back, that change was necessary for him. Although I've heard China's theme song a few times, I don't think it's better than Triple H's. It's a great theme song, but I don't find it that much better than Triple H's.
Take
Maybe
it
like
easy. Take it easy, Nick.
I mean,
You lucky
my
you all the
my
way in Bayside.
my taste of music is much different than
No, I
everybody.
get
I
it.
don't know.
I
I
get it.
just feel like, plus Motorhead sings it. I love Motorhead.
Yeah, Motorhead's dope.
It's you can't go wrong with the Motorhead. Even the King of Kings one, they always find a way to make Triple H sound better. There's a reason I think they're in the Hall of Fame in WWE. Um, maybe wrong. I don't know, but I feel like they
Are
are.
are they?
I think they're a Celebrity Hall
They
of
might
Fame.
be.
They
I
might
wouldn't
be.
to be honest, I wouldn't doubt it. It doesn't sound
Exactly.
crazy. Yeah, it doesn't sound
Yeah.
crazy.
And there's a
It would
reason
make
for that.
sense. Yeah, it would make sense.
Exactly. So like I'm gonna have to go with Triple H. I love Triple H's old theme song. If it were my time going up against China's, I would have chosen China's, but um I love the game's theme song. It fits him well and I love it. Um yeah, so I'm gonna go Triple H. Next matchup, we have the new undisputed WWE Universal Champion Cody Rhodes going up against Cody Rhodes' Kingdom theme song going up against Rob Van Dam's One of a Kind theme song. Stephanie, I'm going to start with you with this matchup. Who do you think has the better theme song between those two, in your opinion?
This is hard.
Yeah.
As you can see, as I'm celebrating. Oh, Jesus, I'm so happy. I'm so happy for Cody. I don't understand. And then Rob Van Dam, he was one of my earlier favorites, growing up. Like he was just so cool to me. And fun fact, I actually thought him and Jean-Claude Van Damme were brothers growing up too.
Yeah.
So
It makes sense.
Yeah.
yeah, because they
Yeah.
look alike and they both know how to fight and kick and all the other stuff. I was like, man,
Yeah.
like are they brothers? But
You're probably not
they're
the only one
not.
that thinks that.
Yeah, but it's okay. But his theme song would come on, back in the day, and I would just rock out and just shake my head like, one of a kind. Like you just can't
Yeah.
go wrong
Yeah.
with that at all. Oh my God. This is a crazy matchup. And then you got Kingdom, which is just a sing along bop no matter where
Yeah.
you go. I have heard this song 50 times this weekend and have not grown tired of it. It's a miracle.
Yeah.
That's an awesome
Um,
song.
it
It is an
really
awesome song.
is. Oh, and we can't choose both, can we?
No.
No, there's no draw. Okay.
Flip a coin.
Nah, this is a real
Uh,
this is a real tough one.
It is a real
it
tough one
is tough.
because
Oh my
I feel like
goodness.
regardless of who wins this, I wouldn't be mad. Like I wouldn't be
Yeah.
mad who wins this matchup.
Mm, come back to me.
Okay,
Just
yeah.
come back to me so I can think.
Joel, what do you have?
Uh
Robin Dam or Cody Rhodes?
for damn.
You
Because
don't know either.
I think I know who's gonna win. So
We shall see.
I'm gonna say for nostalgia reasons, I'm gonna give it to RVD. I used to love his theme song as a kid. I even had it on my iPod. I bought the CD that had it, and that was my Creator Wrestlers theme. I love that song so much. So that's why I have to go with RVD. I love Kingdom. Kingdom slaps. It goes hard. I get it. But RVD's RVD, man.
Yeah.
That song got a lot of memories for me. That's why. I think that's why I'm going more for, like I said, nostalgic reasons.
Yeah. I mean, you can't go wrong with RVDs. I think you're gonna make me put Stephanie on the hot seat because I'm gonna choose Cody Rhodes for this one. Um,
Ooh.
I think it's a great song to have on your gym playlists to sing along to if it was on like, any karaoke CD or karaoke place. The whoa that everyone does when he comes out makes it feel a lot more special. Um, like you said, Stephanie, you can listen to it many, many, many times and you cannot get tired of it. Me personally, um, I think it's grown on Cody. I think this is his best theme song yet that he has. I don't think it's going to change it at all, but um, it's just an awesome theme song to go along to, and the lyrics to it was purposely made. It obviously it was purposely made for him. It was customized by Kingdom outside of WWE. They allowed him to use it for WWE. And the lyrics, if you listen to it, it was for him. Like they added Dusty quotes in there, um, and I love that they included his career in his theme song. Yeah, they did it for a lot of wrestlers, going with their character, but this was personal for him, and that cannot be given to anybody else. Uh, so I like that for Cody. It will never get old. We can say "whoa" a million times, every single time, even if it repeats in the same entrance, people still do it. It's not just a one-time thing. So I like that people do that. And even when you go to a wrestling show, some people sing along to it, and I love that a lot. So I had to
Oh,
choose
the
Cody
place
Rhodes.
goes
I love,
crazy.
yeah, exactly. I love RVD's theme song. It's also a bop, but just Cody, man. I didn't even get tired of it once this weekend. I mean, we heard it 1,000 times. So yeah, Stephanie, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to put you in the hot seat, but
Because it's a
uh,
tough one.
it's a tough one.
It,
Who do you have?
yeah, it's okay. Um, we have to operate under pressure. Pressure makes diamonds. So, um, I think I'm going to choose Cody's song. I'm choosing Cody's song because yeah, you just can't really go wrong with Kingdom at all. And then I can also relate to it myself, seeing as, he has the whole family dynasty thing. And well,
Yeah.
I come from a wrestling fan family dynasty, so I can kind of relate to it. I can't really
Yeah.
say a wrestling dynasty, but a wrestling fan family dynasty. I can kind of definitely relate to it in that aspect. And I'm just really happy for him and his journey and how it's coalesced in this way. And there's no shade to RVD because he'll always be my fave and a very deep part of my childhood soul. But yeah, it's gonna be Cody for me. I'm sorry,
Yeah.
RVD fans.
I
It's
know RVD
Cody.
has a few. I know RVD had a few remixes to it, and all of them were so great. Even if it didn't have the lyrics in it, but yeah, Cody's just different. I'm sorry, RVD. Um, Next matchup, Joel, we're gonna start with you again. This
Why
one.
why are you why are you
Sorry,
doing
I'm
this
sorry.
to me?
You want me to start it? I'll
Oh
start it.
man, why are
I'll
you
start.
doing me so dirty?
I'll start this
Damn.
time. Fine, I'll start it. I'll
Thank
start
you. You always
it.
giving me the hard ones.
You got the answer anyways. You got the you got the answer.
But you don't give me no
Um,
time. No,
we have Shawn Michaels' "Sexy Boy" theme song going up against the Monday Night Raw theme song from 2002 to 2006, "Across the Nation" by the Union Underground. Um, I'm gonna be honest here. I've heard it like once, the Raw theme song. It's not a bad theme song for Raw, but I don't think it's the best Raw theme song there is. Again, might be recency biased because even though there's been multiple theme songs on Raw during my time as a wrestling fan, I think there's at least two better than this one. Shawn Michaels also a theme song that was never changed. I'm gonna go with Shawn Michaels because it's always been a banger of a theme song. Even if it plays, it comes out to it, people sing along to it. Have you heard his theme song in the UK crowd? They sing along the entire theme from start to finish, and it's amazing. It gets you hyped up every single time. And for someone who has had a theme song, the same theme song for the entire career, it probably means a lot to them. The fact that they don't need to change it, even though he wasn't really a heel at all during the time that he had it, um, he still didn't feel necessary to change it. Even if he was a active superstar today, I don't think they would change it because of how good it is. It's an iconic theme song. You know, it's also someone that you can get hyped to during the gym, dance along to, sing along to. It gets you hyped regardless. So I'm gonna have to go with Shawn Michaels here. Now, do you want to go with Joel, or do you want me to wait till Stephanie?
yeah, I
Now
will
do
go
you-
now, and I'm going with WWE Raw because I think it's one of the best Raw theme songs that we've ever had, and I don't think you can name two that are better than it. And I want to see you try, Nick. Give me two that are
uh,
better than Across the
Burn It
Nation.
to the Ground and To Be Loved.
Get out of here. Nah, To Be Loved is lit, but get out of here with that first one. Across the Nation's
That's
fire. Maybe it's biased because that was my era that I grew up with, but I barely watched Raw. I was a SmackDown kid. But I did love Raw's theme song, and I gotta give it to Raw. I love Shawn Michaels' theme song, but it wasn't. It was what it was. It never got
yeah,
me like, oh, Shawn. It was like, Shawn, okay.
makes sense. Makes sense. Stephanie, another hot seat. Shawn Michaels or
Yeah,
Yeah.
Raw
back
from
to
those two
back.
years. Yeah.
Yeah, this is another hard one because it's just, I mean, I chose this Raw theme song simply because to me it just sticks out here again during the Ruthless Aggression era. Um, it just sticks out to me as one of like the best Raw theme songs to me. It's just really cool. Um, but then you have Shawn Michaels and how his theme song is just timeless no matter what. Um, it's like if you hear his theme song, everyone's just gonna go crazy because it's him. And
Yeah.
he was definitely one of my favorites. during the 2000s era, because during the 90s or whatever, it's like there was a point where I did know him but then didn't know him at the same time, but he resonated with me more in the 2000s because I saw that he was saved and so am I. So I was just like, ah, he's saved. But other than that, I love his theme song, and I think it's so funny that Sensational Sherry sung it first.
That's
But then you still
hilarious.
have her
Yeah.
background vocals
Yeah.
over his. Um, I just think that's a funny history. But with that
Never knew
being
that was a thing.
said, yeah, that was definitely a thing. Like if you were to go back and watch older clips of Shawn Michaels from back in the day with his first Sexy Boy theme, it's Sensational Sherry saying all the words to the song and singing
Yeah, now they put
the
her like
background.
as the background now.
Yeah, they have her as the background
She
and
Oh,
they
does the
have
ad
Shawn
libs.
saying
Yeah.
the words.
got you. Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah, because she was his manager for a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout out
So
Sensational Sherry.
yes. So this is really hard. So I think for now I'm gonna go with Shawn Michaels. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Shawn Michaels because he's just that dude. He's Mr. WrestleMania for a time, and he's just
Yeah.
really great. And yeah, I'm gonna go with Shawn Michaels for now. But I love the Raw theme song though. Across the Nation deserves more love than it gets.
Yeah.
I
Thank you,
think.
Stephanie.
I
Get out of here, Nick. Get to the next
mean,
one.
the Raw
I'm
theme
not.
song lost. Haha.
It's
But
But it
crazy.
does deserve more love.
yeah,
It
right,
It
yeah.
deserves more love than
does.
it gets.
Yeah, so
And
take a
Kurt
couple
Angle,
more listens to it, Nick.
And then Kurt Angle had the best remix of Shawn Michaels' theme song.
Oh, a
Sexy Kurt.
1000%. A
Yeah.
1000%.
But yeah, Shawn Michaels wins this matchup, and he's going to the next round. Next matchup, we have Jeff Hardy's "No More Words" theme song, going up against Rhea Ripley's current theme song. I believe it is called. Why can't I find? "Demon in Your Dreams." Yes. Um, I'm gonna start this one off too. Um, I'm gonna go with. This was hard because I love the "No More Words" theme song. I loved it. Um, I hated Rhea's at first. I really hated it, but after this weekend, especially when Motionless in White performed it live at Mania, I can't stop listening to it. I think it's very good. I'm not a rock type of person, but I love it. Or heavy metal. I don't know what they're classified as, but I love the theme song. I probably added it to my wrestling theme song playlist on Spotify. Um, Maybe because I heard it recently, and because of that, I'm going to go with Rhea Ripley. I don't think she's winning it. I love Jeff Hardy. I wouldn't be mad if he won it, but it's because I heard it recently and I can't stop listening to it. I'm gonna have to go with Rhea Ripley on this one. Um, Again, it fits her so well. I love her old theme song better, but then I got used to this one to the point where it grew on me. And I love it. Um, so yeah, I'm gonna go with Rhea Ripley on this one. Stephanie, what do you have to get you away from the hot seat? Jeff Hardy or Rhea Ripley?
This is still hard.
Yeah,
I
This
yeah,
think
is
this is one
still
of the
hard for
hardest.
Yes, this is still hard because I want to be biased and choose Jeff Hardy because that's my brother. Um,
yeah,
but then you have like Eat, Sleep, Bleed, the demons in your dreams. Excuse me,
yeah,
like that's just some hardcore stuff.
yeah.
That is just hardcore no matter what, and it's just like, yo, um, oh my god, I
You
just
can't like for me personally, I can't stop singing Jeff Hardy's theme song. Like it's one you can't like if it's on karaoke, I'm singing the entire thing. You know what I mean?
Man,
It's that type of theme song. So it's hard. I get it. It's hard. It's a hard matchup, but it's
yeah, that song, Jeff Hardy's song "No More Words" has like healing properties in it. I can't explain.
yeah,
Like there's something
yeah.
healing about it. I can't explain what it is, but it just is, and it's just wonderful. Um, so I think my heart wants to choose Jeff. I'm gonna choose Jeff.
Not a bad pick. Regardless of who wins, I won't be mad. But that's also a good pick. Joel, who do you have? You're in a hot seat now. Jeff Hardy or Rhea
yeah,
Ripley?
I'm in a big hot seat. So I was
Yeah.
leaning towards Rhea till Stephanie started talking, man. Like,
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
damn. No More Words is so fire. Oh,
It
man.
is. It is.
Damn, I'm going with Jeff. Give me
Good
Jeff.
pick. Good
Give me
pick.
Jeff. I love Rhea's theme, but no more words, man.
Yeah, I
That's a
mean,
great song. Just listening to it, watching him come out to it. You know what I mean? Like that song's amazing.
he's also someone
Hmm.
who's never had a bad theme song anywhere he went.
Yes,
Even
that
with
is
the
true.
Hardy Boys, even the TNA
Yeah.
had great theme songs over there.
I like his
Um,
TNA theme songs.
I know
Hmm.
that's an underrated one. But
Yeah.
even I know he's using his Hardy Boys theme song with AEW right now. Also banger of a theme song. Um, so yeah, not a bad choice here. Not a bad choice. Now this one. This is a tough one. We got John Cena's "My Time Is Now" theme song. "The Time Is Now" theme song going up against Trick Williams' "Locked In" theme song. Whew, this is a tough one. Who wants to start this one off? Who wants
I'll,
to kick this one off?
I'll start.
Go.
Can I start?
Yeah, go.
Go on, John Cena,
I
baby. What are we doing? What are we
know.
doing? I know he's gonna lose this, but wow, what a song!
Yeah.
Like, especially during that time, him coming out with an album was ridiculous. First of all,
Yeah, it was. It was.
Hmm.
because first doing his theme song, Basic Thugonomics, it was like, wow, this fits him. Like he's cocky, he thinks
Mhm.
he's the shit. Wins the belt, decides to create this new theme song, a fucking banger. Comes
Yeah.
out with a whole album. Shout out this guy. I love the Trick song, but wow, shout out John Cena, man. Like how do you get yourself over and then also your theme? Like how did you
Yeah.
do that? Like that's wild. And it fits so perfect.
That is true. That is
I gotta
true.
go with
Stephanie.
Cena. I love the Trick song, but Cena, man.
Yeah. Stephanie, who do you have? John Cena or Trick Williams?
Yeah, Joel has a great point in the sense that John Cena, he's so multi-talented to the point to where he could rap his own theme song about himself, so much so to the point to where it gets over across different, elements of media. Because I've heard John Cena's theme song in a Toyota commercial, and and my mom was watching TV one day, and I heard it going off in the other room, and I was like, "Wait a minute, are you watching wrestling?" She was like, "No, it's a Toyota commercial." I was like, um, it gets you, like it really just gets you, and you don't even have to be a full on wrestling fan to know he had a theme song or to know he had an album. Like that's just really sick stuff. Even though it's him and also trademark too.
Yeah.
So yeah, flowers to him because he did that with him and they made magic together. But then you have Trick Williams theme song and so good by itself, but then it's highlighted when Booker T is on commentary on
Yes. Yeah.
NXT. Like it is highlighted so well with him saying like,
Yeah.
yeah, I like it. Oh yeah, man, like Trick is his guy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
you just feel hype
Yeah.
every time you hear it. And even at Stand and Deliver, which I was happy to be
Oh
at,
man,
to
that
watch
was
Same.
Trick
yeah.
and Carmelo fight each other. There were people in the audience doing the ad
Yeah.
while saying whoop that Trick. Like it's very like it's one of those songs that's just easy to
Yeah.
participate in, and add your own little pizzazz to it, which I just love. And I just love Trick Williams the athlete,
Yeah.
and his aura is just impeccable for someone who just got started in a wrestling career. Like he just has it, and I'm so happy for him, and how he performed this weekend. Jesus, this is really hard. But I'm gonna go with Trick Williams. I'm gonna go with Trick
Okay.
Williams. I'm going with Trick. I'm going with Trick. And I
Okay.
love John Cena, forever. But I'm going with Trick for now.
Not a bad
Nick,
pick.
Nick, you're in the hot seat, baby.
I'm gonna choose. I'm gonna say John Cena for this one because
Okay.
I love Trick Williams theme song. It's a banger every time he comes out. He doesn't even have to wrestle. He could just like come out to the theme song and play it, and we'll get hyped regardless. But John Cena's a second in place. People know what theme song that is, and they pop instantly. So I just love that theme song. I love the fact that he raps it. I know a lot of people can't really say they sing their own theme song, even though some sound like them, but it's not really them. Um, and you know, You'd be surprised how many people don't sing their theme song. At the longest time, I thought Big Show sang his theme song, but it's not
Oh,
him. Yeah,
growing up, I thought
Yes.
everybody
yeah,
sang their theme song.
yeah. You thought it was, but
Yes.
it's
I
not
thought
them.
Billy Kidman was the greatest artist ever to live when his theme
Yeah,
song came on. Come on.
yeah.
Yes.
But the fact that he had a rapping gimmick and that he rapped his own theme song, I think it's pretty awesome,
Yeah.
and iconic for that sense. Again, I love Trick Williams. I love Booker T and how he adds to that theme song. I get hyped every single time. I will never not get hyped to Trick Williams' theme song. But John Cena, um, I'm not even gonna try to rap it, but I probably can if I saw the lyrics in front of me. And you know what I mean? It's that easy, that memorable. It's forever. Even if you're not a wrestling fan, you hear it in memes on the internet, all over social media, playing all the time. So it's everywhere. It is
Yeah.
everywhere. Again, if you're not a wrestling fan, you watch his movies, you think of his theme song. It's very iconic, and I love
Yeah.
Cena for that. It's one of the top theme songs in history of WWE. So,
Yeah, I believe
um,
that too.
yeah, it's up there. It's up there. So I love Trick. It has the potential to be a top theme song in WWE, but as of right now, it's John Cena's. I think it's still too soon. It's still good, but too soon still. If that makes sense.
Give it
So I
like a
got
year
John
or two,
Cena.
it might change.
Oh
Exactly.
yeah.
Yeah.
When he's in the
I
main
love you,
roster
Trick.
at a
Yep.
imagine at a WrestleMania, that'd be sick. His
Oh
theme
my
song at
God, I would
WrestleMania.
cry.
Me
That's
too.
gonna be insane.
Yeah,
The day that
Tears of
happens is gonna be
joy.
insane.
it will be. It will be. He has to keep the momentum up, and then it'll probably be like
Oh
one
yeah,
of the
he will.
best things we ever see.
Yeah.
But yeah, next round, round of 8, we have Rey Mysterio's 619 theme song, featuring Chris Classic, going up against Stone Cold Steve Austin's I won't do what you tell me. Um, who wants to start this one off? Who has an answer?
I have an answer.
You have answers?
Ray.
You choosing Ray? Okay.
I'm choosing Ray's theme song.
Why is that? Why do you think it's better than Steve Austin's?
I don't necessarily think it's better than Steve Austin's. I just think that when it comes to
Personal
which
favorite?
one I would listen to, huh?
Okay. Oh, I was gonna say it's your personal favorite. Like it's
Yeah,
just
when it comes to which one I would choose to listen to at any random point, it's going to be Ray's old one over Steve Austin because um even though Steve Austin's is really cool, I feel like his is more so iconic in the moment where you see him, whereas Rey Mysterio's theme song is a song that you can play no matter what.
yeah.
And it won't like it's not like as harsh on your eardrums. So yeah, that's why I'm picking Ray.
Okay. Okay. Joel, do you have an answer? Do you know who you're choosing?
I do have an answer. It's
Okay.
it's it's Rey Mysterio.
Ooh.
I'm going with Ray. So Steve Austin, if it was Disturbed, I'm giving it to Steve Austin. If it's the Rock version that he had, like when he was with the Alliance, I'm giving it
Yeah.
Stone Cold easy. But Ray's song was fire. Like I'm not going out my way to listen to that version of Stone Cold's theme. I
Okay.
might go out my way and look for Rey Mysterio's though. I most likely will go
Yeah.
out my way to look for Rey Mysterio's. So that's why I'm
Okay.
gonna go with him. That's the only
Okay.
reason. Now, more iconic, yes. But if I'm gonna go and listen to a theme song, that Stone Cold one's not at the top of my list. Now, like I
Okay.
said, Disturbed, 1,000%. That
Yeah.
that that's
Yeah.
sweeping. That's sweeping this whole thing for me personally. You know what I mean? But that version, Ray's is better.
Yeah. I mean, I think I might have to say the same thing for Ray. I feel like that fits his style more. Being a cruiserweight from San Diego, it feels like a San Diego type theme song.
Yeah,
You
it has
know,
that
You-
vibe to it.
exactly. It's a vibe. Yeah. I mean, like I think Steve Austin's is a great theme song, but I think lyrics play a different part of it too.
Yeah,
That's why I like a lot of these because they have lyrics to these. Um, Again, you hear Steve Austin's, he comes out, he's about to f shit up, you know what I mean? But Rey
yeah,
Mysterio is just a vibe. Yeah, I can crack a colon open during Steve Austin, try to do the whatever the thing he does with the beers. But Rey Mysterio is you can't go wrong with the 619 theme song. Um, the way it fits him so well when he comes out, jumps out the ramp, and uh, yeah, it just fits him more. I feel like I said most of it in the
yeah.
first round. I Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with Rey Mysterio. Clean sweep on that one.
Wow,
Didn't think it
Stone
would be
Cold
a clean.
got swept.
Wow.
Yeah, that was surprising. He swept the first
But
round. I thought he was
but
gonna get a vote.
it was because we looked at the way we were looking at it. Like if you're looking
Yeah,
strictly at like moments, Stone Cold's winning. Like that glass shot hit
Mhm.
yeah,
different. But we're also looking at it as like we're going and listening to these songs or what type of vibe
yeah,
are these songs. So everybody's gonna have their own this, but that is crazy. That Stone Cold got swept.
yeah. Because like I said in the beginning, there's no right or wrong way to look at it.
Yeah,
People would probably say like, I'm not looking at like, yeah, some of them I are looking at like how it fits a superstar, but how also just take the superstar away from the theme song, how good the theme song it is by itself. That's
personally,
how
yeah.
that's how I look at some of them. Um, but yeah, wow, Steve Austin got swept.
Shout out
Um,
Ray, man.
shout out Ray, yeah,
Who's
shout out
that
Ray.
jumping out the sky?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, he's in the final four. It's crazy. Next matchup we have Randy Orton's Voices theme song going up against China's Who I Am theme song. Stephanie, who do you think has the better theme song between the two?
Hmm. I'm picking China.
Okay.
I know that's probably gonna shake the table a bit, maybe, but I'm picking China's theme song because it just makes me feel really good on a personal level. Like treat me for who I am. I'm so much more than a woman, and don't treat me like a man. Like yo, like that's cool. So I'm picking China.
Okay. Not a bad pick. Not a bad pick. Joel, who do you have? Randy Orton or China?
That song is fire. I gotta
Yeah.
go with voices. I love China's theme, but I gotta go with voices. I hear it and I want to sing. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? I just want to scream at the top of my lungs. I hear voices in my head. Come on, baby, that shit hits. And if you're into like you're watching wrestling or you're in that crowd, you hear that shit hit.
Yeah.
Something's happening, bud. You're seeing an RKO out of nowhere.
Someone in the
Out
crowd's
of
getting RKO'd.
nowhere.
Yeah.
I mean, depending on the vibe of the show, who knows?
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow. I guess I'm gonna go with Randy too. Um, I feel like every time this theme song plays, I feel like I am Randy Orton, and I'm like, he's walking slowly in the ring, and I'm like, damn, you know what I mean? It's like I fit his vibe. I know what he's going through. I know what is going in his mind. Um, the guitar solo in the beginning, um, it's different, man. It's the just the background noise of it. I don't know how to explain it, but it's hard. You know,
Yeah.
it's someone who had the same theme song from whenever he changed it to now. It doesn't need to be changed. The vibe in the arena just changes too, and it's just something about it just hits different. I don't know what it is. I can't really explain it that well, but it changes everything when he comes out to the ring.
Yeah.
Even if it's a baby face, like once he gets out there, it's like, damn, it's Randy Orton. Um, yeah, that's the best I can explain. I don't know how further to explain it. Just that's the best way I could. It's Randy Orton. I just love voices. I love voices.
Yep.
So
All
yeah,
valid reasons.
yeah. I mean, I love
I love
China's
you,
too, but it's
China.
like, yeah,
China's theme is crazy though.
it is. It is. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Randy Orton's there. He goes to the final four too against Rey Mysterio. But next matchup we
Oh
have is
shit.
yeah,
I didn't see
yeah.
this. I forgot this was happening. I
Wait
haven't
till
been
wait till the
following
next
it.
one. Wait till the next one.
I saw it. I just looked at the last two. I was like, whoa, what the fuck?
uh, yes, Cody Rhodes' Kingdom going up against Shawn Michaels' Sexy Boy theme song. Let me kick it off.
Kick it off.
I'm gonna go with Shawn Michaels. Um,
Ooh.
I feel like it amps you up a lot more when listening to it. Uh, keep the wrestler away from the theme song. I'm listening Shawn Michaels first before Cody's. I'm putting Shawn Michaels number one on my playlist.
Okay.
Um, it's just about that. You could sing it even when they do the guitar solo in the middle. It hypes you up. Cody does too. Once Cody comes out there and the crowd reacts to it, even if you put someone else in his position, I feel like it still goes hard, and people will still sing along to it and say the whoa. But Shawn Michaels, I feel like, again, someone who hasn't had to change his theme song multiple times to keep it around. And the fact that I think they saw something in it to be like, this theme song's pretty good. People love it. People are going along with it. Um, and it fits well. So I just like it more. It's you can sing along to it too. It's a very close one. It's like a buzzer beater. Like I had to give it to Shawn Michaels. It was a tough decision. I love both almost as equal, but Shawn Michaels gives a slight edge to that one, and how better it is. So yeah, I go Shawn Michaels. Who has an answer for this one? Stephanie or Joel? Who do you want to go next?
Ah,
Yeah,
man.
both. Yeah, both of you are
I'll
like,
go.
oh, I
I'll
don't know.
go. I'll go. Um, I'm gonna go with Cody. I
Okay.
I I really love the Kingdom theme. Like Nick, you know this. I'm not the biggest fan of Cody. He's
Yeah,
like the guy though. He's good. Happy he had his moment. That theme song adds so much to his character. It adds so much
mhm.
to just his aura. And then again, you take it away from him, and it's a fucking banger of a song. Like ridiculous how good that song is.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm just gonna have to give it Cody. Just that song is amazing. Like I said, whether it's with him and it's adding to his character and his aura and just his whole presentation, or you take it away and it's just a good ass song. I gotta go
yeah.
with Kingdom.
Valid reason. Valid reason.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to put Stephanie in the hot seat again.
Ah,
Stephanie,
see.
who do you have? Which theme
Mm,
song is better?
whew, this is hard. I think I'm gonna have to go with Cody too.
Okay.
Whoa.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go with
Whoa.
Cody. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's just an amazing song, and Shawn Michaels' song is amazing too, and it
Yeah.
does get you hyped and everything. Makes you want to do the little Shawn Michaels jog dance
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
But Cody's song, you just can't go wrong with it. It's an instant classic, and I'm pretty sure in 20 years people will still be singing that song. So yeah, it's Cody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. That is true. That is true. Last matchup in this round, we have Jeff Hardy's "No More Words" theme song going up against Jeff Hardy's "My Time Is Now." Whew, geez, another tough one. Who wants to start this one off? Because I don't know. I don't have not have an answer for this one.
I'll start it off just
Okay.
because I have a gut feeling. I'm gonna go with the first thing that came to my mind when I saw this. Jeff Hardy.
Ooh.
Jeff
Okay.
Hardy. I'm just going with my gut. That was I saw it and I said Jeff. Like that was the first thing I thought. Jeff Hardy. I love that song. Seeing the song banger. We said it in the first round. The song got over itself. People rap to it till this day. You know what I mean? Like it's such a great song, but no more words. You don't even need it as a theme song. As a song by its, you know what I mean? Like as a song
Yeah.
by itself, it's kind of like the Kingdom kind of vibe. You could put it by itself, and it's just a banger of a song. And I love that Jeff Hardy song. And also, it was during a time that Jeff Hardy was like the guy. You know what I mean? Like they looked at
Yeah.
him as the guy on SmackDown. So
Hmm.
I gotta go with Jeff. That song is amazing.
Valid reason. Valid reason. Steph, do you have an answer between these two? Jeff or John? I don't want to put you in the hot seat again. I feel like you've been in the hot seat like almost every matchup. I feel
It's
like you've
okay.
been.
These are
It's
tough.
okay. Um, I think I'm gonna choose John Cena for this one. And I love
Okay.
my brother very much, but John Cena just slaps on a different level, so it's John Cena for now.
Ooh, okay. Um. Ooh. I guess I'm gonna have for nostalgia reasonings. Both of these are nostalgic for me. But I think my God, I don't know. I think
This is tough.
I'm just gonna say John Cena. I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, I love both of them. Both of them were good theme songs. It can go either way here. Um,
Yeah.
you know, I just it again. I feel like John Cena's theme song is more global than normal words. Everywhere you hear it, even if you're not a wrestling fan, I'm pretty sure you
Yeah.
know John
You've
Cena's
heard
theme
it.
song is "My Time Is Now." Um, it's a lot of people can go along with it. Same with Jeff Hardy's, but it's more popular than Jeff Hardy's. I don't want to say it's better than Jeff Hardy's, but it's definitely popular than Jeff Hardy's, if that makes sense. Both of
Yeah.
them are. If Jeff Hardy
Yeah.
still had it till this day, I'm pretty sure it'll be popular as well. Um, but I guess I'm gonna have to go with John Cena. It was tough, but I don't know. It was tough. Um,
That is crazy. Like as a
yeah,
just a side comment, like the Jeff Hardy song. It was like one of those things that like if you didn't watch Jeff Hardy during that period, you don't know about that song.
Right.
exactly.
Because
Yeah,
only people that
Yeah,
watch
it's a
him, they
deep
think of
cut.
they think of the original Hardy Boys theme,
hmm
or people think about the TNA theme. Like nobody really talks about No More Words unless you like were really messing with WWE at that time,
yeah.
and that was a rough time. I'll say that.
He
But
had it
shout
for a
out
short
WWE.
time. He had it for a short amount of time, but he got
Yeah,
over it in a specific time.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
So I don't know. I just feel like
that
it was
song's
a good thing.
nuts.
If he kept it around for a little bit longer, I know he
Yeah,
left WWE. If he kept it around a little bit longer, I think it would be just as popular as it is now. Because then you had a
yeah,
whole different generation of listening to it.
yeah. If they would have let him come back with it in the first place, it would have been
Because
fire. But
they did bring
they
it
held
back.
it for a while.
They did
Yeah,
bring
but
it back
like
right before he got released.
yeah,
But then it was like,
exactly.
Yeah, they brought it back because of the groundswell of support they
yeah,
got, and then it just fell apart.
Yeah,
and then he got let go. I mean, it,
man.
it happens,
Shout
I
out my
guess. I
guy
mean,
Jeff, man.
yeah. Shout out my
One
guy
of my
Jack has a banger theme song.
has hell yo has always been one of my favorites. That's the guy
Yeah.
right there.
So 3 matchups left in this bracket. The
Yeah.
final four. The first matchup you have Rey Mysterio going up against Randy Orton. Again, this is Rey Mysterio's 619 theme song featuring Chris Classic. Joel, do you have an answer? Do you want to get this one off or no?
I'll kick it off. Damn. I I'm gonna go. Damn, I love voices. I'm gonna go with
Right,
Ray.
right.
I'm gonna go with Ray. I love that theme song. I think I think it was just a vibe with Ray. It was that West Coast vibe. I love the
Yeah.
voices for Randy, but I feel like even though I could listen to voices, it's one of those songs that like I'll only listen to in the gym. Like I won't, or like when you're at
Yeah.
the event and it gets you hyped because it's such a great song. But Ray's, I feel like you could put that on and just vibe and just chill. Like it was one of those,
Yeah.
and then also it's like you think about all the nostalgia and all the that time when he had it and it was like, yeah, that song was such a great song
Yeah.
for him. So I gotta go with Ray.
I mean, I'm going to go with Ray too. I mean, I can't. I mean, I love Randy's theme
Ooh.
song, but Ray's is just again the vibe to it. Like I can listen to it when I'm not watching wrestling. If I just want to
Yeah.
listen to a good theme song, this theme song is one of the first ones that I put on. Um, again, it's the better one between the two. His current theme song is also a classic, but not as good as this one. Um,
It's
I,
only a
I like both.
classic because he's used it for so long. It's not because it's good.
No, I think it's a good theme song. That's not
Yeah, it is
great
a
theme
good theme
song. It
song.
is, yeah, it is a good theme song.
I've never been a fan of it
I mean,
ever
it's
since he changed
different,
it.
but it's good different. You know what I mean? But it's not as good as the 619 one.
I guess you could look at it that way.
Yeah, it's different. It's supposed to be different. You know what I
Not
mean?
yeah.
It's more. It's it. I think the 619 one is. I think the one he has now is more current. I guess it
Yeah,
feels right in
and he
today's
and he
wrestling.
got it right after he won the title. So
Yeah,
like kind of made
Mm-hmm.
sense to change up his image a little bit. I mean, it fit. I just wasn't and it's a great song. I always preferred the first one. I was mad that they changed it in the first place.
yeah, true. Stephanie, who do you have? We might have a winner, but who
I
do you have?
Yeah, I have Rey Mysterio, so it's a
Ooh,
sweep. Yeah,
clean
Oh,
I'm
sweep. Get
choosing
the
Rey
boom.
Mysterio because as much as I love voices, um, and as much as I have memories tied to voices that are very
Yeah,
specific, I'm just going with Ray's theme song because it's just a bop no matter what. So
yeah. I mean,
it's Ray.
yeah. Randy Orton's theme song is definitely more villain type theme. You know, even though it fits well with his current babyface run, but shout out to voices. I mean, it's a great theme song. Second, final four matchup. Yeah, Cody Rhodes' Kingdom versus John Cena's My Time Is Now theme song. I'm gonna kick this one off. I'm gonna go with John Cena's. I mean, again, I love Cody's great theme song, but John Cena's more of a classic and more I would listen to. Um, it's different styles between these two when you have a rap theme song versus more, how would I say it? Like, not rock, but kind of pop rock, I guess. Uh, themes. It fits them both individually. But this, like I said, I think 2 rounds ago, John Cena's theme song. The second you hear it, everyone pops. Same with Cody, but it hits different when it's John Cena. I guess nostalgia purposes. Um, yeah, I'm going to go with John Cena. I love Cody's theme song, but John Cena's got to get it here. Um, Stephanie, who do you have? Cody Rhodes or John Cena?
It's so hard. It's like you have the all
Yeah,
American duo right there.
Yeah,
yeah,
Like
yeah,
exactly.
hustle,
yeah,
loyalty,
yeah,
respect, all the things, and then you have the American Nightmare. Oh,
yeah.
Damn.
Jesus, this is hard. Huh. I'm
Joel,
gonna
do you have
choose.
an answer? Or oh, sorry, go ahead, go ahead.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna choose Cody Rhodes.
Ooh, okay, good pick. Good pick, Joel. You're in the hot seat now. Who goes to the finals? Cody Rhodes or John Cena? This
Cena's
changes
theme.
everything, Joel.
Cena's theme is amazing, and like I've said before, like how it fit him so well, and how it got over the same way he did. Kind of the
Yeah,
same thing with Cody. Not that he sang it, but that it got over with him, and the fans love it. And it's also just a great song. I gotta give it to Cena for nostalgia purposes. I mean, I bought the CD. I gotta give it to Cena, man. like
yeah,
like, and that theme song is just like set in my memory. Like that was just like basically he was my era's Hulk Hogan. Basically, you know what I mean? Like not as, I mean, he did get global after a while,
yeah,
but it took him a while. But he was basically the Hogan of my era. But yeah, that song, he rapped it himself.
Hmm.
What a fucking guy, John
yeah.
Cena. Yeah, I gotta go with Cena.
Wow. Okay, we have the final right here. Rey
I did
Mysterio
not
six
think this
one.
was gonna be the final.
Me too.
Me
Me too.
neither.
Me too. This it's funny.
It changed
This is
so differently.
I
crazy.
know. I know. It's again. It's imagine if we had like 3 different people on here, they would be a completely different bracket.
Yeah.
Um, but yeah, we have Rey Mysterio 619 theme song featuring Chris Classic versus John Cena's "My Time Is Now." Stephanie, who do you think has the better theme song between these two?
Ooh,
This is tough.
this
Yeah,
is really tough.
yeah,
The Battle of the Ruthless Aggression theme songs. Hmm.
That's a fact. I didn't even notice that. Yeah.
yeah.
Mm.
Damn. How did we end up here?
I don't know. I don't know.
I feel like this is my fault. This is all my fault because of all the ones I said. This is my fault. Yeah, I'm picking Rey Mysterio.
Ooh.
Okay, good pick. Good pick, John. Joel, who do you have? John Cena, Rey Mysterio.
Oh man.
Right,
Damn.
right.
I'm I'm uh I'm gonna give it to Cena.
Ooh,
I'm gonna give it to
ooh.
Cena. Nick,
Okay,
you're in the
okay.
hot seat.
Ooh, God.
Damn, this is
Um, this is hard. This is hard. You know what? I'm gonna be biased here. I'm gonna be biased. Um, well, not kind of, but biased in terms of because he's my favorite superstar of all time. I'm gonna go with Rey Mysterio, and the reason for that is again because he's my favorite superstar. I think his is more.
yeah.
This 619 theme song hits different for Ray. It's slower paced than Cena's, but it. I don't know. I just it's something about it is just different, and you could just be
Great
chilling
song.
anywhere. It's
Yeah.
a good song. It is. It is. It's just a great theme song for Ray. A little bit of a downgrade for his current theme song. And I hate to say it, but um, I just love this 619 Chris Classic theme song. I don't know what it is. It's just a vibe to it.
Yeah, it's a
So yeah,
classic.
I'm
Wow.
going with Rey Mysterio. So
Rey
there we have it.
Mysterio won.
Rey Mysterio, we determined as the best WWE theme song of all time.
Wow. Wait,
Yeah,
time out before we end this. Can I hear who you guys thought was gonna win?
I thought it was gonna be Stone Cold.
Okay. Who did you think,
What about you,
Stephanie?
Steph?
I don't know who was gonna win.
Yeah,
I didn't have anyone specifically in mind that I would have,
Okay.
chosen to win. So this is, fun. I like
Gotcha.
this choice.
No, yeah,
yeah.
I love this choice. I thought, to be honest, I thought Cody was gonna sweep throughout the whole thing.
Me too, a little bit, but I'm like, I feel like Stone Cold was gonna get there. I don't know what.
Yeah. When I started
Um,
hearing y'all voices, I was like, "Oh, we not sweeping. Okay, cool."
yeah, yeah, yeah. But
No,
yeah, we
this
have
is
Rey
this is cool.
Mysterio.
Yeah, this is
Rey
awesome.
Mysterio's 619 theme song is determined between three of us. Thank you, Stephanie, for choosing the topic and
Thank you.
participants. We had a great time. Where can people find all of your platforms, your podcast, and everything on social media?
Well, thank you guys so much for having me. This was really fun. I'm happy that this is the first show I get to do after this crazy weekend. But I'm happy with where we're going and what's going on. So, of course, you can follow me, your girl Stephanie Hardy, on Instagram and Twitter at Queen Steph Hardy. You can also follow the Hardy Wrestling Podcast on Instagram at Hardy Wrestling Podcast and on Twitter at Hardy Wrestle Pod. You can listen to the show, the Hardy Wrestling Podcast, on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and other places where you can listen to audio and subscribe to the YouTube channel. You can also find my other shows, HWP Extra, where I discuss matches on there, as well as my post show with Katrina Blake from In Cat We Trust for Steph and Cat Talk Wow, where we talk about every episode of WoW superheroes as women of wrestling. And you can also check out my articles that I write for Daily DDT, a
Right.
fan sided website on there as well under my name, Stephanie Hardy. I have a new article out about Mercedes Monet and why I think she should take the Ring of Honor Women's World Champion off of Athena. So read that, as well as my other articles. And I'm also a color commentator. I'm based in Birmingham, Alabama, but I do travel because I just came back from Philadelphia. So if you do want to book your girl for commentary, some energetic, fun loving babyface commentary, I'm your girl. So just DM me or email me and we'll talk about rates and we'll make it happen. So again, thank you guys so much for thinking enough of me to have me on this show and just follow me wherever you can because stuff is popping off.
Wow. Yeah. So you're welcome, and thank you again for coming on. We'll definitely
Awesome.
plug everything in our description of this YouTube video, and we'll tag you and everything on social media. Again, thank you very much. This has been episode 4, season 2 of the Fanatic Brackets. I'm Nick, as always, with Joel and Stephanie, and we'll see you guys next time.
Catch ya.